Now that the mezzanine has been built, it's time to transform this empty space into my dream editing studio and workspace, all while keeping this project as DIY friendly as POS. Welcome to the FEELZ Garage Phase 2. Ooh, now, it's pretty dark. I'm hoping it's not going to be crazy dark, but I mean, I pulled the trigger now, so bad luck. I went with the Brunswick green. Usually I'm a monochrome kind of guy, so this is a bold move for me, and I'm really hoping that it turns out okay. Obviously. I'm hoping that, like, you know, I'm doing a decent job. I'm no painter. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just slapping it on, baby. Might be too dark. Trust the process. Oh boy. Bloop, 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 bloop. It's electricity day today, where you're going to power up all the back. There's going to be power points where all these little guys are. How good did the blackboards turn out, by the way? Nice and boarded up, looks the part. Ooh la la. And then up here, which is a little bit dark, but I painted the room and everything. I hope there's no lines, because this was the 4th coat that I gave it. Yeah, I've got no lights in here, so we're gonna stick lights in here, or power 4 lights. I don't have the lights yet. And aircon, and internet, and power, and all the things that need electricity. Because all I've got is 4 power points, and it's all the way on that side. So we're gonna power up all this. Electricity day. Dosh, look at that, PowerPoint. These are downlights from my home. We have power, guys. How cool is this? And you know, it's painted as well. It turned out okay. Dark colors are hard. There's a few lines, there's a few marks, but who cares? I'm gonna cover it up anyway with some soundproofing stuff and decorations. Stoked about it. Today though, is carpet day. I've done this once before, so I have a little bit of experience. I'm doing carpet squares, well these are rectangles. I'd prefer it if they were 1 meter by 1 meter, but that'll do for now. Got some glue, got a trowel. That's all I got to say. Let's get into it. Oh yeah, I got power downstairs as well now. 3-phase there, and also a big old 15 amp down there for a welder, heavier duty stuff. The aircon's still got to go in there. Air conditioner's down there, because man, it'll get so hot up here, and I still got to do something at the ceiling, some insulation, and I'll just board it up or something. I'm not going to go, you know, crazy fancy or anything like that. Just get it done, you know. All right, now we'll do the floors. These carpet tiles are a great DIY solution for any small space. They're cost effective, easy to install yourself, and they help with both sound insulation and is comfortable to walk on. The best part is that they're not permanent. The glue holds it in place really well, but if you ever damage a tile, you can easily peel that individual tile up and replace it without having to redo the entire floor. Before laying down the glue, I started by measuring and cutting all the tiles to size. My plan was to start in the center of the room where most of the foot traffic will be, and then work my way out towards the walls. It's a little fiddly at first, but once you get the system going, the whole process moves along pretty quickly. And this is where we are so far. So far so good. Now, I've got to pretty much peel them all up again and lay down the glue. Oh yeah, perfect. Nice and tacky. The next day, Tony came back to install the air conditioner. I thought this was going to be a pretty involved job, but surprisingly, he had it knocked over in no time. So fast, in fact, that I missed half the install. Little glory hole. A little one.
Just a shot like this whole.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, there it is. Beautiful. Nice one. I'm missing putting it up. Oh, look at that.
I can move it off if you want, mate.
No, it's all good. We won't redo it again. It's... What do you reckon? What do you reckon of these wheels, huh? Not bad, huh? Just there if you can. I got so much work to do. Oh man. And you know what? This all has to be done within the month. Yeah, within the month from today. Today is May 14. By June 14, has to all be done. Wish me luck. More paint. It's been quite a while now since I did the floors and painted everything. Just been so hectic. Just finished a 14-hour edit straight yesterday. But now that that's done, we are back on track. Well, not really, because now I'm under massive pressure to get all this done in time. We're talking ceiling, this stuff here, got no idea how it works, got to work all that out. And then we got the insulation as well. Awesome, fun, itchy times. But then I've also got to work out my lighting situation, how I'm going to be running everything like that. Sort that out. Then we got all this wicked stuff from Just Pro Tools, man. They sent me all this beautiful gear. More than half of it's going to be for the workshop episode because there's so much to build here, and only a bit of it's going to be for the storage room area upstairs. Got awesome massive toolbox here as well. The hoist goes in a couple of days time, which I'm very excited about. Hells yeah, that's been like a long time massive dream. And then we've got all of Desky's amazing gear. That's going to be going into the mezzanine. So the plan is to just get the mezzanine done, set up, storage room done, set up, charging bay, workbench, all that sort of stuff. So I can get in here and start using this space, start working straight from here. For the ceiling, I went with QuickBoard. It looks like timber, but it's actually PVC lining board. That means there's no swelling, no rotting, and no chance of termites getting into it down the track. Once you get the hang of how it all clips together, it's actually a really simple DIY product to work with, and I'll show you how it works in a little while. And that's where a couple of dangly lights will be. It comes in around $39 per square meter, but the real saving here is being able to do it yourself. I've gone for the R4.0. It's not as thick. The only thing I don't like is that it's insanely itchy if it gets on you, so I'm going to try to rug up as best I can. So the idea, we're about halfway down here, so I'm just going to load up these sections up, that one there and that one there, move the cables out of the way and everything, and then get this done all the way to here, and then I can stuff some down there, and then I'll do the same with that when I start cutting them all. That is the plan. Let's hope it goes well and according to said plan. Like a glove, look at that. Oh yeah, baby. Snug as a bug. Perfect. Hells yeah. Ah. Sit rep. This one was a bit of a mofo. To line that up, there's that join right there. Oof, that was a bit hard. I've got the measurement right now, so now I can just quickly cut them and just stack them all up on there, chuck insulation in. But that's enough for today, man. My arms, my neck, my back are absolutely killing me from just looking up. It kind of reminds me of the first warehouse, you know, the Melbourne one, when I did all that foil board paneling stuff, and it was like a 40-degree day and I was like 50 degrees in there. It was so hot. But I'm happy with how it's turning out so far. Hells yeah, look man, a little cabin, little jungle cabin. That's the vibe, man. Get back into it early tomorrow, clear your head so I don't make any mistakes, because I reckon I would. Still got to cut all the holes for the downlights, for the lights in there, not downlights but in here as well. Got to work out how to put that board up, slide all the stuff in. Anyway, that's it for me for today. Good day. This is tiring stuff, huh? Late nights, early mornings, little sleep, flogging the body, absolutely flogging it. Makes me appreciate the tradies out there even more. Man, they do this every day. I'm not too confident that I'm gonna be in here tomorrow. That was the plan. Tomorrow's Tuesday, today's Monday. It is now the 25th of May. So we're running a bit behind, only because things take longer than previously, you know, planned or expected. Things go wrong, troubleshooting, the ceiling's taking way longer than I thought it would. But all we can do is just keep chipping away. So sleepy, man. Yesterday was a big one. I was here early for the hoist to be installed, installed the acoustic paneling in the office with a helping hand from my stepdad Charlie. I was here even earlier this morning to return the scissor lift, with yet another massive day ahead of me. If you're curious how these work, this is the panel. You got one edge that looks like that, and one that has a recess in it at the back there, like that. So when you mount it up into the ceiling, it goes like that, dunk. So you're mounting it this way around, put one clip in like that, and it just sticks on the paneling like this. And then you screw that into the beam, and then you screw one into the other side here as well, douche. And then when you get this panel, your next panel, that recess that's on that side allows the gap for the clip, and these just slide into each other like that, and then you can't see anything. It's really quite clever. And these acoustic panels are great as well. They're just timber slats basically, and then underneath it is felt. I've got these at home and they work really, really well. Helps just to deaden the sound and to make a somewhat boring flat wall have some texture and some sheen. So yeah, these are going in the storage room. Down. I'm just going to measure this out, cut that out. A bit of an annoying thing when you cut these, because there's staples in one side. That means that when you cut it, there's no staples up here, these guys just move about. They won't cut through because they move and it jams the blade. So we've got to line all these up, and then we've got to staple them on the other side so they stay still. It's all these little things, man. This is the stuff that takes just things I don't calculate for, you know. I thought easily an hour and a half I'll have this, or an hour I'll have this done. And it's been a couple of hours now. Pretty nice, huh? Nice flat black, all metal. I'm just trying to work out the height, but I think I'm just gonna make it so it's nice and eye level, nice and easy to grab. And then, yeah, just thinking, stinking, you know? Just wanna make sure I do it right first. That way I don't have to re-drill and all that crap. How cool is that? I like the look of it so far. Now I've got to build the workbench and the little storage cabinet thingies underneath. You'll see. been pretty inspired by a lot of people with their wall charging bays. So I'm gonna try to do something similar to what I've seen. I really like the idea of having everything just mounted here on the wall rather than just sitting on a shelf. I don't really know where to start. This is the stuff. It's nothing crazy. It's not a lot. Cool thing about these is that they have these channels, but I still don't want to see the wiring, well, as much as possible anyway. I don't mind if it looks a bit industrial with like some of this insulation stuff right there. But I'm gonna give it a go and yeah, see how I can make this happen. I might need to do a bit of shopping as well because I have nothing that I think I need. No lights. I got 4 of these bad boys. They're just basically globe holders, but I've got to wire everything up. I've never done this before. Whoa, doesn't that look amazing? A few days ago, this wasn't in here, and now I'm using it as a full-on workbench, you know. This is awesome. This is going to be my hidey hole for a good chunk of time, and I'm already using it to its full potential. It's just awesome, man. I love this room. It was so fun. Even yesterday, it was pouring down rain, windy. And I was in here just doing all my wiring and stuff. Anyway, much to do today. These lights took, or have taken longer than expected. I've been taking my time with them because I've never done anything like this before. It's pretty involved. Not crazy involved, but enough to, you know, stop and really think about what you're doing so you don't mess it up. Then we can start rolling all the Desky stuff in, which I'm really excited about. And then I'm in here, baby. I'm in here full time. It's exciting. Yeah, boy. I love it though. What a mess. What a good mess. As an auto electrician, wiring isn't new to me, but dealing with 240 volt is a little different than 12 or 24 volt systems. These DIY lights are a great option if you're chasing a specific look. They're a little fiddly to begin with, not gonna lie, and you do need to take your time and pay attention to safety during the install. But once I had them all up and running, I was super impressed with the results. They completely changed the look and feel of the room and made the whole space look far more finished than it did before. The dust, and it is finally time to set up the office. One year ago, almost to the day, I leased this place. It was empty, nothing going on whatsoever. Well, now I am super pleased to announce that I am officially in here full time. It's only been a few days since being here, but oh my gosh, it's so nice, man. I'm gonna take you around for a little tour and show you what's going on here. Starting with the office, I went green. There's a reason for that. I live in South Australia. The one thing it lacks, especially during summertime, is green. It's pretty much a flat plain of desert, which is cool, but I do miss my rainforest. So the vibe I was going for is kind of like the Lost World Jurassic Park, the high hide. This is sort of what I'm calling this room in my mind anyway. The high hide. It's where you hide from all the dinosaurs. But essentially, I wanted the vibe of a nice, cozy, warm cabin. I like to keep those colors really nice and dark, especially for editing. One thing I learned from my other place in Melbourne is that I spend so much time up here. Probably like 90% of the time I'm here, it's in this room on the computer editing. So this room has to feel super comfy, super cozy. I want to look forward to coming here and spending a whole bunch of time in this room. It's pretty bare at the moment, but over time, I'll fill it out with some cool things. And as it all progresses over the years, I'll keep on doing a little update video of the office. So that's the general vibe for this. Cozy cabin, forest vibes. This is my new sit-stand desk from Desky. I'm a big fan of Desky. When I was living in Melbourne, my previous office was furnished with Desky gear. And since then, I've fallen in love with all their gear. I've even bought some stuff like the balance board. I've got the monitor arm. I've got a mic arm that I still need to fit up to this for all my voiceover stuff. But their gear is awesome. Sit-stand is a must-have for editors, for people that sit behind the desk all day. What I do love about these new models now is that they actually have a timer built into the little module that raises and lowers the desk. So you can set a timer and then it'll let you know when you should stand up. There's a full-on app as well. So you can just program all your heights in there. You can actually use it if you're walking in the door and you want it to be up by the time you get there. It also has voice control, RGB color settings, a sedentary alarm, and 4 memory presets. That's a pretty wild upgrade that I never knew even existed. They got a height range from 60 to 125 centimeters. It can support up to 140 kilos on this thing. So weight isn't an issue. It's got 2 super powerful motors. When it's nice and high, it's sturdy. You don't have to worry about things falling off. And it doesn't feel cheap, you know? It feels really solid. I love Desky, man. Such a good investment if you spend a lot of time at your desk. And so you may notice that there's very minimal cables dangling from under the desk. Just that one bad boy. And I've got so many things powered up. They have an integrated cable and data channel underneath the desk. So you can go crazy, wire up all your stuff and just stick all your messy cables into that data channel and you can't see it, which is damn fantastic. I do like to have everything nice and tidy, and the fact that there's this one cable that comes out, like, it's so good, man. I chose this little beacon light, so you can just take that off, move it anywhere you want, and it looks fancy. It's got some weight to it, feels really solid. The Desky felt and cork mat, which is great for protecting the desktop surface, and it feels super nice, super comfortable. I might get a mouse pad, something ergonomic, because I do get wrist issues from just moving the damn mouse around so much. I've got the monitor stand here as well, and it's cool having this. It sort of hides all the mess behind my hard drives and all that sort of stuff as well, and it also allows for more space on the desk. Obviously, I don't actually have a stand. It's a monitor arm. It's actually the Desky monitor arm as well, which I bought a few years back, which I love. It supports the weight of this heavy monitor, but it kind of gives that floating effect. I opted for a drawer this time. I didn't have a drawer last time. Keeps everything within arm's reach and keeps your desk nice and clutter-free. And it's matching as well. I've got the BenQ light guy here. You can adjust the color balance, you can adjust the brightness, you can turn a backlight on so that it doesn't hurt your eyes or it doesn't strain your eyes when you're looking at the screen. And it may not feel like it does much, but if I turn that off, you can see how dark it gets. It gets pretty dark, you can't really see your keyboard. It just, I don't know, it just makes it feel nicer. Boop, yeah. And of course, I've got the Quadlock dual desk mount wireless charger. This thing I've had for so many years now, and I can't go past it. If you have a Quadlock, you might as well take advantage of all of their gear that they have for your case, you know? I've got many hard drives. I've got 9 hard drives. I need to work out some sort of massive hard drive hub thing. We'll get there. But for now, I've got this Cow Digit thing. So I bought this maybe about 6 months ago. You can stick all your memory cards in there. There's so many USB ports. It's got everything. So all you need to do is plug in one cable into your Mac and that's it. And everything's connected. Headphones, internet, monitor, charging. It's doing everything at the one time and it's really, really fast. And I've also got a Stream Deck. Not for streaming, but for workflow. What else? What else is here? I've got my Mac, got this, got that. Ah, the chair. Let's show this chair. The chair, finally. Oh, it's comfortable. Great chair. I love all the different lumbar supports, neck support, all the, 4D armrests and all that sort of stuff. I spend so much time in these chairs, man. So I need a good one, you know, really supports the back. It's very important, actually. It's even got at the back here, this little vent thing here. You can remove that and actually stick fans in there for gaming sessions, which obviously I'm not going to be doing here. I've got my sim rig. I love this thing. It's very, very, very comfortable. Oh, makes me feel so nice while I'm working. So a big thank you to Desky for helping and supporting my channel and the space by supplying me with all this fantastic gear, which is going to last me so damn long, man. Other stuff. There's not much, but I'll show you. So up here, the lights actually turned out so nice. You know, it's not perfect, but it's my first time ever doing this, ever doing a ceiling, ever doing this acoustic paneling and all these cutting and all these measurements and all that sort of stuff. So I learned so much. Mounted some helmets up here, something different. It's kind of like they're riding past each other, going, what's up? The blinds, I reckon they look the part. I've got the stained glass makes it look like that it's sort of misty and raining outside, which I really dig. And the lights look cool. I just bought this the other day just to fill up the space really. I'm not sure if I'll keep it there or not. It does look really good, but I was sort of wanting an armchair here. And then up here, I've got my silver play buttons. So every time I leave, I go, yeah, go me. Aircon works a damn treat. And this is my little napping station. It comes in handy, you know. The long days, just come up here, have a quick little nap. I haven't slept here overnight, but you know, just pump up an air mattress, stick a sleeping bag on it, and you're good to go. I think that pretty much covers the office space, the editing suite, the high hide. I'll show you this spot. This is the storage room. So I wanted this so I can chuck all my stuff here, all the cables, all the lighting gear, stands, all my backpacks are up here, including the quad lock one. This is my new go-to bag. Highly rate this bag. It's so well designed, even just all the mud flicking up from the rear tire. This is all, you know, real solid stuff. It cops a beating. It's super handy and it feels great when you're riding. The stuff's so good, even the drink bottle's amazing. And it's got a phone mount on top of it. Check this out. It's got that, whoop. And then, boom, look at that. How good's that? Little phone mount, drink bottle. So cool. And then this fits perfectly in the side pocket of that bag. And then you go for your ride, boom, quad lock. Use my code in the description below to get yourself 10% off everything store-wide. But these shelves, I've had them for so damn long. You would have seen these when I was setting up the Melbourne warehouse. These are from there, so it's kind of nice just bringing them along a little bit. All the old school Insta360s. Who remembers the X2, man? Look at that, what an old thing, hey? Look at the rear, a little screen round. Cleared a lot of my old cameras and stuff like that. I just don't really need them. It clutters everything up and I want to leave more space for more things. So plenty of storage options here. Now let me show you the lab. This is the lab. It's my dream, man. Where do I even start with this thing? Let's start with the Just Pro Tools gear. I bought their toolbox when I was in Melbourne, set that thing up, and it's still currently what I'm using as my main workstation toolbox. And they sent me a bunch of gear as well. So happy with that because I think that it just looks wicked. I love their chrome. I love how it's kind of ribbed. It sort of matches the Scrambler engine covers and it just looks different, you know. The thing I love about this though is I can pull these out and I can just bam, increase my surface area, or double it. I've literally just doubled my surface area. Boom, boom, bag here, and go mental, you know. And then obviously plenty of storage in these. And the wheels feel amazing. It's high quality stuff, you know, which I really love. And same as the Workbench. This thing is huge. I love it. And I particularly love that it fits everything like perfectly, man. Like the acoustic paneling and even the pegboard. Everything just lined up so nice. The charging bay works a damn treat. It's nice and streamlined. I put these little things here so I can just go, oh, I need a USB-C cable. Just pull it out, plug it in, charge what I need to, especially for things that often go into my backpack. Put this little shelf in. I've got all the batteries here, easy to access again. Boom, charge, put them back in here. If you'd like to see how I did this in extreme detail, all the wiring, all the mounting, all that sort of stuff, the thought process behind it all, I'll be releasing a video in my members only, along with a whole bunch of other tutorials and nitty-gritty stuff that I'm keen to share with you guys. Moving along, I've got the cameras sort of mounted here. I'm gonna get the X5s mounted up somehow, not too sure yet, but yeah, again, I love that I can just grab it. I can see that the Ace Pro 2 is missing and then put it back, because the thing that slows most people down, especially in workshops or whatever, prod life, is looking for stuff. Looking for stuff. I need to have all my gear here and nice and easy to reach so that while I'm in the flow, while I'm feeling all creative and energized, I'm not going, duh, where's that now? And spending 20 minutes looking for the thing and then the sun goes down and it's all over, you know? So organization is key. Got another little shelf here. I've got my Allen keys stuff there for when I'm doing all my tripod work. You know, just easier to take stuff off. I've got different tools here to that of downstairs. I wanted to have it different colors so that I know that this belongs up here. Got my lenses up there. I really like this little floating shelf that I put in. Allows me to mount a light, and that thing's all, you know, app controlled as well, so I can adjust the brightness. This I've had for quite a while as well. And this is where I put all of my mounts, all my action cam mounts. Cool little thing. I'll probably mount this up here eventually. And then we got this little guy here. This is a Reolink security camera. So quite a while ago, I bought a whole bunch of cameras, did all my research and everything, needed security for here and my home as well. So for my home, I've got some perimeter cameras. They run on a solar panel, got the doorbell one as well. Really easy to use, really easy to set up. I'm actually super impressed with their gear, and I'm more super impressed that they have helped out and they sent me a couple of cameras to help support the build of the FEELZ Garage. I vouch for their gear. If you are looking for security cameras, Reolink, check them out. Just a bit of fun here, and then all my tripods there, and some studio lights. How good do these look, man? I'm even happy with the ceiling and how everything turned out. You know, I'm over the moon. I'm really, really so happy with everything right now in the FEELZ Garage world. All we need to do now is start working on the workshop.